Welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm Myra, and today we continue our rush to the Coliseum. And oh boy, is it a rush. So between episodes I did do what I said I was going to do, and I bought the weapons for Osmond. I threw some diamonds on them that I happen to have. So I'm hoping that that's enough, because I'm trying to just kind of bull rush through this entire area until I get to the point where I can use until I get to the point like the end of the game where I can properly farm. Also, yeah, so that's how Osmond helps. He flies. Yeah. Anyway, like how in all the other ones they made you have to, in all the other versions of those things, they just had chest with the key item in it, whereas in this one they just directly have the way forward open. I think that's interesting. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be a limited floor somewhere where I can only use Osmond. Also, why can't Osmond just fly around this? That's the real question here. Yeah, we're gonna try and get these diamonds fused into Osmond's weapon, at least before. Yeah, these diamonds are not enough to make Osmond good at life, huh? Yeah, I might have to level just a little bit between episodes. Okay, so that's how that works. The way they simulated reloading is that they only, how to explain this? So the way they simulated reloading is that they only let you, also let me do this. Oh, well, that's unfortunate, huh? Anyway, but as I was saying, so like the way that they, ow. I'm really annoyed at how that thing just kind of got to like stick to me like that. Whatever. Back to town. I'll level Osmond between some episodes at some point. Or not. We'll see. I may just struggle through whatever limited floors I'm required to use them on and call it good. Okay. Yeah, I am not sure what to talk about, but I'm sure I'll find something. Stupid enemies. Also, it's really unfortunate I haven't run to a pool yet. This limited floor where a pool would be really nice. Well, I got a handle at least. So when I come upon the bridge that is apparently somewhere in front of me, I will be able to get past it, no problem. Also, I think the most annoying thing about getting Osmond is they gave me a character who could fly, but they don't let me use any of the logical conclusions of that. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't need items to get past bridges anymore. I have someone who can fly. I should just need to, you know, walk past this as Osmond. Like, he should be able to just fly over. The same way that he flies over the barrier that's explicitly designed for him to get over it. It should be the same thing. Shouldn't be any different, but it is, so hey, cry. Sometimes that's just how it be. Not everything in the world is fair. All that. Hey, I don't need to kill any more enemies because I have the thing I need. Okay, let's go over here. it seems there is no trap. What? Does that even work? Also, is the 5-foot nail one of the weapons I actually need, or is it just something to sell? Ooh. Yes, it is one of the things I actually need, and it has durable on it. Awesome. That's really lucky. But yeah, so critical, well, it does exactly what it sounds like. You know? Its effect is exactly what you imagined it would be. It gives you a chance to crit. I'm just gonna go over here real quick, go into my inventory, do that thing I know I'm gonna need to do eventually anyway. So I'm just gonna be rushing through. Okay. Also, I just realized I'm being silly. Because even if I'm not gonna fuse it into his weapon, I could still totally just leave that there to increase his output for right now. Yeah, that's better. And I just casually double his damage, it's fine. It's whatever, you know, it's not that much. And I can even select an attribute for him now. We'll go with fire. Actually, wait, no, not fire, because there's the lava guys here. Let's go with holy. Nothing here is resistant to holy, at least. I'm not sure anything here is weak to it either. But I don't actually know what everything here is weak to. So... oh, thank you. Osmond does not feel like getting hit. Digger, I would appreciate it if you died. Anyway, but yeah, the sun is definitely enough to get me through a limited floor. So, you know, good enough. Please don't get stuck on the king mimic, Osmond. Like, that's interesting. So if you hold it down while Osmond's reloading, it doesn't refill. Or it doesn't start shooting again once you can. I thought it would. I thought it'd be like if you held it down, it would just shoot whenever Osmond could. But that is not the case. Okay, so Osmond has two types of weapons, right? I don't actually know which one I want to use, so I'm probably gonna level both to a decent degree and then just try them out. But so the way they work is he has the machine gun type and then the laser type weapons. So effectively, single shot that eventually becomes laser guns and machine guns, which don't. That's pretty much how his work. And I just don't know if I want to be. Yeah, pumped with energy. Let's go. Feeling pumped. But yeah, so the way his weapons work is machine guns have much lower maximum stats. They fire much faster. And I've never actually bothered leveling Osmond enough to know which one's better. So, you know, I'll be busy figuring that out now. Also, I just realized that I'm officially at the point where there's no point to using Osmond. If you're wondering why there's no point to using Osmond at this point, it's because I don't have anything else put on him to level him up, so it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore, because I just don't have anything that I'm planning that I can even plan to put on him. So I put up my defense between episodes and it didn't actually reduce these guys' damage by much. I guess probably because I was already reducing it pretty heavily, you know? Okay, I have no idea how damage reduction works in this game, if it's percentage or flat defense. I have no idea. I've not done any experiments with that. I'm sure someone knows. Somewhere around the world is a person who knows, but that person is not me. Yeah, let's quickly go over and... Really? Have to get a handle just to go kill 2 enemies? That's dumb. Hopefully one of them gives me the item I need at least. Nope. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go this way and... Interesting thing is, you might be thinking, do you have to check if it's a Xiao gap or a Osmond gap? And the answer is no, Osmond can go over both of them. So, yeah. Which I always thought was funny as a child, that Osmond could just go over both of them, he just doesn't care. Also, why were there no diorama parts in this one? At least I don't remember opening any in the beginning area of the map. There's definitely not any anywhere else on the map. Was this supposed to be a limited floor, but they forgot to actually, you know, make it a limited floor? Also, what's with this? It seems there is no trap stuff. Okay, so let's talk about the fact that we just got a really nice weapon for Goro. But it's not at all what I need, so it's just kind of gonna sit there. And that's a depressing thought, right? Oh hey, bravery launch, that's the back floor item. I'm actually gonna quickly go to the back floor. Just on the off chance that I get some gems that will be good for Osmond and therefore increase my my chances in his limited floor. Test your courage. Anyway, so yeah, that gets us somewhere, somehow. They're a little light on the details on how that one works, but hey. Does it really matter how it got us somewhere? All that matters is that it did, in fact, get us somewhere. Then there's only 4 chests over here, and I'm feeling gypped. 2 of them didn't even have anything worthwhile on them. I am feeling very betrayed by the game right now. And that sense of betrayal only continues to increase with every chest I open. Okay, game. Don't let me down. Okay? Good? We good? You're not gonna let me down? You let me down. Okay, cool. Well, sometimes that's the way life is, right? Sometimes you believe in something only for it to let you down ruthlessly. That's just how it be. That's just the way it is. Anyway, so yeah, so you fall through one, and then you fall through the other. And the only possible explanation I can think is that this moon sea is actually a hole that goes all the way through the moon, and that the inside is hollow. But like, you know, what? That doesn't make much sense either. But like, it's the only possible explanation I can think of for why jumping off of that can get you somewhere going both ways, right? Has to be some kind of gravity reversal in there somehow. And the place being hollow is the only kind of gravity reversal that all makes sense. Oh hey, it's Osmond's floor. Also, let me use one of these waters. There we go. Easy. Easy game, easy life. Would you mind? Thank you. Like, just like looking at the moonbug, like, would you mind dying? Like, it would sure make me feel a lot better if you died real fast right now, you know? Okay, got a carrot. Here we go. Easy. Anyway, so yeah, Osmond is, if you actually like make him strong, he's easily the strongest party member. Like it's really not close. It's because not only is he ranged, he's the only ranged person who doesn't have to stop when he's firing. He just gets to keep going, you know? He just gets to keep running around. Doesn't have to stop at all when he fires. Which makes him incredibly more powerful than all the other ranged people. Okay, let's... Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do, you stupid Titan? You can't do anything to me. You're just gonna fall over dead, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, I got the gunpowder I needed. Oops. I better not use an extra Martin Gorian there because I accidentally hit quit. That is a cannon bolt and it is coming right for me. Oh hey, got an extra snail. Guess I didn't need to spend that 1500. Oh well. But you know, you've all seen my luck when it comes to getting weapons. Let's be honest, I probably did have to spend that 1500 because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten a weapon. Oh hey, there's the map. Ow. Do you mind trying to open a chest here? Anyway, now I just keep flying away. There's a song about this. Already on floor 11. I don't know how many floors this dungeon has, and I don't really feel like looking it up. I might do it between episodes. Just glance through, because one of the guides I have open is how many abs you can get on each floor. And while it's not a guide designed for that, it does also, you know, inadvertently tell you how many floors each dungeon has. Because it tells you how many abs you can get on each floor, so you know. That's how many combat floors there are. By default. Also, can we all agree that if Osmond jumps off the testing courage thing, he's not actually testing his courage because he can fly? You know? Sure, it's a courage test for Tone and the others, but like, Osmond can fly. It's not a test for him. Like he's the guy who... Ow. Oh, right. Why am I playing Osmond still anyway? Ow. That's why. Jerk. No. My sword is faster than your stupid arms. I'm just gonna heal the Chronicle too, just to be safe, you know? Don't want to go through my auto repair powders. Also, the rate I'm going through repair powder... Oh, hey. I was about to say at the rate I'm going through repair powder, I think I'll need to go back, but apparently you can steal it from Titans. So I'll actually probably be okay. Let me put it this way, the chances of me being okay just got a lot higher. I'm gonna try and get through this floor before I... Okay, Duran's feathers are looking like a much more likely reason for me to have to go back. I'm definitely going to be killing any mimics I find, because mimics can drop repair powder. So I should go this way first. This looks more dead-endy. Hey, look, I'm right. Easy. Thank you for the map. Not that I needed it, because I knew where to go from the beginning. Like, see, that's a Zhao jump, but Osmond can also just fly over it. Which, for the record, makes Zhao completely useless. You don't ever have to use her again. From this point on, you can use Osmond as an entire replacement for Zhao, and the game just lets you do that. Which, on the one hand, I find kind of funny, but on the other hand, poor Zhao, right? Like, she came on this journey because she felt that she owed Tone something, and now she doesn't even get to help. I'll still use her occasionally. I'll still max out her weapon so she can feel useful. I get the exit item yet? No. Okay. Means I do have to go over here and kill these enemies. That's just depressing. You know? I'm gonna hope the exit item's somewhere over here to the left so I don't have to bother coming back for just 3 enemies. I somewhat doubt it, but I'm hoping. No. Just no. Anyway, open another chest. There's the handle, so at least I have that, but I'd still rather not have to use it. Hello. Also, did you catch the implication that the Fairy King knew where Osmond was and knew that they would need the giant robot? Because the Fairy King, when the giant robot fell apart, put it into these spheres. So, like, he knew that where it was and that they needed it. Like, the Fairy King was just apparently just casually watching it fall apart. You know. Hey, looks like you're having a little trouble there. That's the Fairy King. Honestly, I'm still kind of annoyed the Fairy King never... Like, the Fairy King does a lot in this game, don't get me wrong. But he just never does anything himself. You know what I mean? Like, everything he does is just to make things easier for Tone. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.